the Ukrainian spy network strikes deep inside Russia and takes out Moscow's pride. A top-secret mission destroys an unstoppable missile on Putin's turf. Kyiv calls it payback. The Kremlin calls it impossible. The world calls it a warning. Ukraine's intelligence services say they destroyed a launch system for the 3 Oreshnik ballistic missiles, ready for launch from Russia's Kapustin Yar range in the Astrakhan region in the summer of 2023. According to Security Service of Ukraine head Vasyl Malyuk, the operation took place on Russian territory at Kapustin Yar and was carried out by the combined forces of Ukraine's military intelligence, the SBU and the Foreign Intelligence Service.
One of the 3 Oreshniks was successfully destroyed on their territory in Kapustin Yar by the forces of the GUR Military Intelligence, SBU, and the Foreign Intelligence. We will not reveal any details. It was a very successful mission, and at that time, we did not say a word about it. A lot of time has passed.
Russian President Vladimir Putin had earlier claimed that the Oreshnik was impossible to intercept and had the destructive power comparable to a nuclear weapon, though Western experts have questioned these assertions. Putin said in June Russia was stepping up production but gave no details.
In combat conditions, a test was carried out of one of the latest Russian intermediate-range missile systems, in this case with a non-nuclear hypersonic version of a ballistic missile.
Ukraine's intelligence, however, estimates that Russia has fired 1 Oreshnik missile and destroyed a second, with at least 1 still in its arsenal. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky warned that Russia may deploy the Oreshnik to Belarus, putting parts of Europe within its reach.
We understand that their approximate range is 5,500 kilometers, and there is a dead zone of 700 kilometers. This means that Europeans, especially those in Eastern Europe, should pay attention to this.
Zelensky stressed that it was crucial for these enterprises to come under sanctions.
25 Russian companies that are working to enable the production of Oreshnik, though not many, they are nonetheless producing 6 missiles per year, are not sanctioned.
According to the Russian media, Oreshnik is a variant of the Russian 40-ton solid-fuel rocket Rubezh, which splits into 6 parts, each of which can hit a target independently of the others. The Rubezh is equipped with a Mir-V payload, which stands for multiple independent re-entry vehicles, which can be seen in videos of the attack on Dnipro. Footage shows multiple projectiles hitting the ground, but without the large explosions normally associated with conventional missiles or payloads, suggesting it was carrying essentially a dummy warhead. On November 21, 2024, the Russian President, Vladimir Putin, had stated that the Russian army had struck Dnipro with the Oreshnik ballistic missile, allegedly in response to the Ukrainian armed forces' use of American and British long-range missiles. Russia's Security Council Secretary Sergei Shoigu reportedly urged skeptics to believe in the development and successful testing of Moscow's new miracle weapons, the Vertex nuclear-powered cruise missile and the Poseidon nuclear torpedo. On October 26th, Putin announced the completion of the final tests of the intercontinental Vertex cruise missile, describing it as having no match in the world. Russia's chief of the General Staff, Valery Gerasimov, added that during its test flight, the missile, equipped with a nuclear propulsion system, traveled 14,000 kilometers and remained airborne for about 15 hours.